Sorry, I want to show you the envelope that this car's title is in. Because it says, saves lives, saves fuel, the old speed limit.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that great?
Yeah, that's cool.
We're going to just take the transmission out of the trunk. Could you just record for me?
Oh, no wonder this car was heavy.
It's not heavy, it's just awkward because it's in the trunk and I don't want to hurt our back. Let's get that engine out, put it in the trunk of old Beluga there, the whale, and then we can get it off to the machine shop tomorrow. Got the transmission out of the trunk of this one, and I've got the head on a shelf, so in a couple hours I'll have to hoist. In the meantime, I'll work on the drive shaft. I'll get the transmission disconnected, I guess, after I pull it out of the car. That'll be a little easier. And the cowl stays in place, so I will make sure I've got plenty of overhead space, which means this car's probably going to be pushed out a little bit so I can move the hoist around. That step's going to fight me. Battery's getting low on the phone, but just in time to wrap up the night. A little bit of rusty water came out of the block, but there's the M400 transmission, the clutch. I'm going to try to return the clutch. I messaged the people that sold it, and I was like, hey, this thing got damaged in shipping, because you remember I had to hammer out one of the sides to get it to bolt up. Didn't like that. So I've got two new clutches on the wall there that I got from a parts haul, so fingers crossed on that. And then from there, there's the E head, and then there's the original B30A head, the old valve cover. There's the prettier valve cover. I'm going to put that in the car as well. I got to remember to do that because it's, well, there's room, but it probably isn't here. Although, there's actually plenty of room. This engine fits really nicely, and it closes beautifully right at the top. So got the blankets in there and the bungees to keep it from rocking back and forth, and it is sitting on top of a tire, so we could even get more space. Yeah, it's good. I don't have to slam it. I don't have to dent the trunk getting it in. I'm real happy with the shine that came out in this little patina here. Okay, well, my chest hurts, and I'm going to have a nice warm bath. Get some good sleep tonight. Thanks for watching, and this is my dead cat. Microphone cover, that's what we call it in the biz. But it's, yeah, just after 12:30 or so, and I'm excited to get this thing dropped off. They said they're 4 to 6 weeks out, but the first thing I need from them is to know what size bearings ought I to buy, and do I need to build up the crank, or is it just going to be a 10,000ths grind to take care of any damages that might have happened from that rod knock? Plus, the boring of the pistons. I need to know if my cylinder walls have been too damaged or not. So the camshaft should be pretty straightforward. And then we're going to talk about the head, the valve stems, and then the valve seats, because VP Auto Parts does sell everything. I don't want to get something that's... I don't want to miss an opportunity to build it correctly and do it right and have a better engine at the end of it. And there may be an option for double valve springs because we could make a real race car out of this engine, except I'm not ever really going to be pushing it past $5,000. That's kind of my comfortable limit, especially with the inline six. I was reading some of the guys that were building these engines. They said if you get past 7,000 RPM, the crankshaft balance, it could be an issue. Longer crankshafts like these 6-cylinders can have some balance problems. So this is actually a much prettier backdrop. I should have done this for the last 90 seconds. But yeah, that's another successful day. And there is the overdrive trans that I got on the dolly. It's funny, I handed my mother the phone and she pushed the stop recording button. But yeah, Soren and I got that out of the trunk. All right, see you guys in the next video. Troubling me. A lot of blow by coming out of that head. See the water spraying up from the front. Cylinder walls. There's more of a ridge than I felt on any of the red blocks, so. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You were the worst one. We're missing a chunk of a piston. And it looks, hopefully we caught it soon enough that it's not destroyed the cylinder walls too much. Oh, yikes. Oh, how far does that go? Found a purpose. Am I looking at? Well, never seen one this bad, and I don't think I'll see another. Wonder if she's even rebuildable. Well, let's hope for some good news with the head over here. This is where I was leaking water. And now you can see why. Kind of satisfying to watch this. But for me, it's just depressing. Okay, we're here at the Empire Engines, the rebuild shop. And let's get that engine out of here. Look how it's just all squatty potty in the rear. Looks pretty good, but it's just not right. Must have a U-joint issue because it's a little vibrating at acceleration with this load in the rear. And we're off.